Hi everybody, and we're back for Hearts of Madness, episode 11. Ooh, 11! Some updates real quick, some announcements real quick before we dive into combat right away. Tomorrow is our 1-year streaming anniversary on Twitch, so come out during Shadows over Ravenloft to help celebrate us doing the whole 1-year anniversary. And during the break of Shadows over Ravenloft, because I'm going to start doing breaks during that game, because last week's was like 4 hours. During the break, we'll be doing some RPG PDF giveaways. So if you're in the chat tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time until whenever the break happens, or after the break, you have the chance to win a RPG PDF. We're going to be giving away Tales from the Loop, Kids on Bikes, and my D&D adventure that I made that we played on the channel, Fizzleblimp's Sugarland. So
that looks fun.
Looks
fun.
Yeah. Thank you. So if you're there tomorrow night, you have a chance to win one of those PDFs. And Kids on Bikes is a really good RPG, as is Tales from the Loop. Very much Stranger Things, and it's a lot of fun. And Fizzleblimp's Sugarland is basically D&D meets Willy Wonka. And if you want to know more about that, we have a one-shot on our YouTube channel you can check out and watch us play it and watch an old elderly man basically save the day. And then we also have a podcast up on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You just look up Mimics Monstrosities and you'll find it. We got Demystifying DMing as sort of the main sort of focus right now on the podcast. That's where Sam, you know him, he plays in Beneath the Tide, he plays Ash and Henry, and he also runs Soldiers of the Lich Queen on Sundays. He does a series where he does DM tips, so check it out, it's really good. He's really good at what he does, and his tips are great. And the last episode we have up there currently, the most current, is the interview episode with me about my DM process. And I believe the next episode he's working on currently is Too Much Success a Bad Thing? Is there such a thing as too much success? So we'll see. So without further ado, you guys arrived in Semberhome after destroying the Aboleth. And seeing that it might have fixed everything, the sickness would take a few days to sort of resolve itself. They thanked you for the services. They agreed to send forces to Myth Drannor to help in the incoming Illithid raid. And as you all kind of attempted to take your apparatus of Qualish through the woods, realized it might be a little too slow to do that, since it was filled with water to help, Auggan and Rylie from their weird sickness that they had developed, where their skin was basically dissolving. Not really dissolving, but they're having a bad time without being submerged in water. And realizing that was too slow, you guys basically said to run to Myth Drannor as quick as possible. And on the way you met a blue dragonborn named Yirio, who was on their way to destroy the Aboleth, or fight the Aboleth, or figure out whatever that was, and decided to come escort you guys instead, to help you guys out. And you all eventually returned to Myth Drannor. Rylie and Auggan leapt into the river that heals everything, possibly corrupting it from the Aboleth's disease. And you all kind of slept the night in Myth Drannor, preparing for whatever may happen tomorrow, and are woken up to the sound of alarm bells and alarms ringing. Thankfully, the night before, Melody had set up towers for the archers and everyone to kind of get into, too. Repel the Illithid should they arrive, and come morning, the Illithid did arrive in the raid, and they began attacking everyone and killing everyone and destroying everything in sight. You all immediately engaged the Illithid, fighting mind flares, fighting a giant walking tongue, fighting 2 mind flare giants, and then turned your attention towards a creature called an Alhoon, and sort of undead Illithid-like spellcaster. Where unfortunately, Melody Buford Forrester was disintegrated.
No.
And the party took quick vengeance against their fallen comrade and destroyed the Alhoon.
Can we say that those kids landed in the river? Justin.
We're gonna find
Please.
out. We're gonna find out. And Melody's air elemental scoops some kids up to take them to safety. We'll see what happens there. With Melody disintegrated and the Alhoon dead, the party quickly gathered up Melody's dust and put it into a vial for safekeeping to possibly bring their friend back at a future date once this conflict was over. The party then noticed a number of Illithid and elves storming towards the Remnant's hall where Valisar does her business and maintains the whole ruins of Myth Drannor from. Upon entering the Remnant's hall, you saw tons of dead elves on the floor, with Valisar at her throne, with 4 guards remaining, being swarmed by 3 Illithid, and a floating brain in the center of the room that turned out to be the elder brain that the party had previously felt its presence in Pandemonium. The brain turned to the party, and that's where we're going to pick up, as it says, "I recognize your presence." And its tentacles kind of branch out and gesture to all of the dead elves on the floor. "Isn't it if you never stuck your noses where they did not belong, all these men, women, and children would still be alive?" And looking all over the floor, you see dead children. Not the children that Melody whisked away in his air elemental. These are different children. Women and men. And then the elder brain just goes, "Ah, where is the one with the delicious brain? I don't sense them with you anymore. Where are they?" "I think his name was Melody. I really wanted his brain."
Auggan is so angry.
Can I hunter's mark it?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, we already did roll for initiative, so we're going to start combat.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I want to talk to this guy.
Okay. Yeah. Why did the elder brain want Melody?
For his brains.
Alright, so I will just get this music set up real quick. Shout out Twitch chat. Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you as always. And hopefully get some music playing anytime now. Anytime now. And once again, huge thanks to, just while I wait for this to load, huge thanks to CD Projekt Red and Blizzard for letting us use the Witcher soundtracks and the World of Warcraft soundtracks. So, the Elder Brain turns to you all, floating in the air. It's weird, like tendrils lashing out. This odd voice emanating from within it, but it's only in your heads that you can hear it. It's not speaking out loud. And Rylie, you are immediately first to go. The dimensions of this room, very small. It's a dining room area. The tables have been cleared away, just for combat purposes. Like there's elves all over the floor. It's about 40 feet wide, 60 feet long to the throne. You guys are about 50 feet away from the throne, and the ceiling's about 30 feet up. And it's a domed ceiling.
Okay. Well, I was going to Eldritch Blast the Illithids, but then he pissed me off, so I'm going to do him instead.
Alright. To the Elder Brain.
To the Elder Brain.
Alright.
That's 19.
That does hit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 13 damage on that one?
13 damage. Alrighty.
That is 28. 28.
Hits, yeah.
And that is another 13.
Okay, just wham wham.
Ah, 12.
12 does hit.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, just a big floating brain.
Okay.
Not a lot of armor protecting that thing.
And that is 9 damage on that one.
Okay.
Nice.
And is this throne something I could possibly hide behind?
There are a bunch of Illithid kind of gathered around it, and the throne is 60
Okay.
feet away.
Okay.
That's
sorry.
where that's where Velisar is fighting with her guards and fighting these 3 Illithid is at her throne.
Would there be any easy spot near me that I could sort of duck behind?
You could try hiding behind a corpse of an elf.
Okay, I will try doing that. Do I have to roll anything for that?
Yeah, stealth check.
Stealth?
Yep.
Where's my stealth? There it is. Okay, that's the 7, so I just kind of duck, but I'm sure you can still see me.
You have your hand up.
Everything kind of sees you poking up behind this corpse. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Yirio, Rylie just goes 3 Eldritch Blasts slam into the 3 Eldritch Blasts slam into this elder brain, and this conflict going on. Mind flayers are fighting the elves, but they're also starting to turn their attention towards the newcomers. Rylie runs over to an elf corpse and kind of ducks behind it, still quite visible. What are you up to?
Okay. It's 10 feet up, right?
Correct.
And so I can't get to it yet. So instead, can I hunter's mark can I move my hunter's mark to one of the Illithid that are on the ground?
Yeah, sure.
Is that cool? Okay. So the closest one, and he's going to run as his full movement, whatever it takes to get to that one that he hunter's marked.
Yeah, all the Illithid are around the thrones. They're all kind of side by side, and they're all 60 feet away.
Shit. Okay. Well, that's too far.
But the one is hunter's marked, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, there's not much he can do right now with that. Okay. What he will do, he's going to reach into his pouch or into his bag, and he's going to flick up some rope, and he's going to cast Rope Trick.
Okay.
And it's going to go about 15 feet up, and then make the essential, like the hole. And he's going to look to Rylie and Auggan. If you need a place for reprieve, and he points up at the space, like the hole that's there, where the rope kind of feeds up into it.
Okay.
And then he's going to stay about right there. He's going to get in front of the rope and let them come to him at this point.
Okay, that's your turn?
Yep.
All right. One of the guards is just going to stab one of these mind flayers. That won't hit. The mind flayer's breastplate just tink, blocks the spear, and the guard's just like, ah, damn it! The next guard is going to try to stab another mind flayer. Also, tink, off the armor, bringing it to Auggan.
Alrighty. Is Auggan still raging? I think.
Yeah, probably. Fuck it. Yeah, you are. Melody just died.
And how far away is this?
The brain's in the middle of the room, so the brain is 30 feet away, 10 feet up. And the Illithid are 60.
Alright. Auggan is raging and reckless. He's going to run up right underneath it and swing his axe at it.
Okay.
At 10 feet, he should be able to reach it.
Sure.
17 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one's got really low weight.
Yeah.
Uh, 3 points of damage. Oh, 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Auggan, you just like swing up and you kind of like hit this brain in its underbelly. And a lot of like purple like brain ooze just kind of drips out.
24 to hit.
24 does hit.
And again with the, let's see, plus 6 more points of damage. I keep rolling the ones. Got to throw that D12 away. Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, the Elder Brain's going to use a legendary action and hit Auggan with a tentacle attack. Oh, that's a natural 1, plus 7.
Miss.
So, and you swing your axe up and you sever the tentacle.
Nice. Am I ever good?
And then the tentacle just regrows. And it just laughs in your head, Auggan. It likes, for some reason, it's enjoying this. It's like...
Can it do that with my ring?
Yeah, because it's just talking in your head. It's not... Yeah. No, never mind. But I think that would also mean that the...
Conversation.
You wouldn't hear the conversations in your head either. I don't... Anyways, you don't hear it, but everybody else here just hears it.
Read my thoughts. You're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate.
So you hear it laughing. Yep.
Only if you allow it.
Oh, so do you allow it?
Well, I would allow it.
Yeah, so you just hear it.
Talks to
me. You hear it laughing.
Yeah.
Get
out of my head, you pecker.
Alright, the guards. To get these next set of guards. Get her to stab some Illithid. Nope. That's a 3. Bringing it to one of the Mind Flayers, who's just going to attack one of the guards. And it's going to go for a tentacle attack on one of the guards. Natural 20. Guard is dead.
No.
Yeah, that's 24, and the guards have 12 hit points. So the tentacles just come out and it just crushes this guard's head underneath the plate helmet. Just... And the guard's body hits the ground and just starts like twitching, and it's death throes. And that's all that Mind Flayer is going to do. So that guard is out of commission. Okay. The other guard is going to be like, no! And going to stab the Illithid in the back. Revenging against his brother. That is a 16. That'll hit. So wait, hold on. Might not. 16 plus 3. Yeah, 19 to hit. That'll hit. He's going to stab the Mind Flayer in the back that just killed his partner. For 3 points of damage. So, not great. That'll bring it to one of the other Mind Flayers, I believe. Yes, it will. Who's going to kind of glide over to the guard that just attacked and attack that guard. For another natural 20. Jeremy, you're in chat. These dice towers, man. And that guard is just impaled by tentacles, brain sucked out. Whew. Alright, and the third and final Mind Flayer is going to glide over to Velisar and attack Velisar. Not going to hit. She ducks and punches the Illithid in the face. That'll bring it to the Elder Brain. Oh boy. In your head, Auggan, you hear, "Oh, you're a powerful one, aren't you?"
Shut up, you're gonna die.
And it's gonna cast Dominate Monster.
Am I a monster now?
Any creature you can see within range. Auggan, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, of course.
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Oh.
Because I have reasons. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Okay, I rolled a 7 on both of them. Take away 2, that's 5.
Oh, okay. So Auggan, you are currently charmed for 1 hour. It is concentration.
Charmed.
Yep. And it is going to say... No action required. Okay. And reach its tentacles out towards Velisar, the Archdruid, and say, Bring me her head. And every time you take damage, Auggan, you make a new wisdom saving throw. If the saving throw succeeds, the spell ends. And the brain can use an action to take total control of you. And that is the Elder Brain's turn. Bringing it to one of the guards, who is going to stab at one of these mind flayers. Natural 1. Next guard. 12 plus 3, that misses. Bringing it to Valisar.
Oh, I can't be charmed.
Oh, you can't be charmed?
I have mindless rage. I can't be charmed or frightened while raging.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Nice. So it fails. And it's going to go, oh, interesting. All right, cool.
Sorry, I knew there was something. It just took me a minute to find it.
Cool. So you're not charmed. So now the brain is just a little grumpy. All right. So it said it's... Yeah. All right, cool. Alrighty. The Valisar, Archdruid. What the fuck is she gonna do?
Cool druid stuff.
Yeah, I need to think what she's gonna do.
Turn into shut up, Darryl. I love my druid.
She did that, she'd kill everyone around her. How many guards are left? I need to see, because that will yeah, there's 4 left alive. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, there were 6 guards total. Well, there's 4 left. How long does that take to cast? 10 minutes. Okay, so she's not gonna do that. Balls. Okay.
Are all the bystanders dead at this point?
No, there are 4 left. 4 out of 6. Okay, let's try that. Oh, that's a humanoid. Okay. That's a beast. Fuck. Alright, fuck it. She's gonna cast Wall of Fire 10 feet around the throne, protecting her and the guards, but locking the Illithids in this flaming wall that kind of just encompasses the throne. She's gonna cast Wall of Fire. So basically, the Illithids, if they want to move out, nothing can basically get in without getting burned. The Illithids can't leave without getting burned by Wall of Fire. And she's just gonna be like, I can take care of them, worry about the brain. And then Wall of Fire spins up. And it's going to be long enough to circle her on the throne, so it's going to be about, whatever. Basically enough to circle out our whole area 20 feet out. It's 1 foot thick, and it's 20 feet high. And she's going to do it so the mind flayers get hit by it, though, I think. So each mind flayer needs to make a dex save or take 5d8 fire damage.
Oh.
That's a +1. So that's an 18, which I believe just succeeds. That's a 16 that fails. That's an 8. That's a 19. So 1 failed, 2 succeeded. All those 2 will take half damage. Apologies, everybody. There are lots of dice to do. 28 fire damage. So the one takes 28 fire damage. The one that's already kind of weak from a spear stab in the back. That one is now not looking great because it took 28 fire damage. And the other 2 take half. So yeah, you all just watch as this flaming column of fire just circles around her and the throne, keeping her and her guards kind of locked in, basically, to this area. Okay. And then legendary action, the Elder Brain is going to make a tentacle attack on... Oh, hold on. Yep, it's going to make a tentacle attack against Auggan. That misses. So, just smacks you across the face and nothing happens. Alrighty, top of the turn order to Rylie. You're hiding behind this body. Everybody saw you.
How tall is this fire wall?
20 feet. You can't see anything beyond it.
And how high is the brain?
10 feet off the ground, and he's 30 feet away from it.
Okay. Can I run to where I could be in a good position to push him into that wall?
Push him.
Like, can I run?
Push him how?
With my Eldritch Blast?
You can certainly try.
But like, I'm just talking about like from the angle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
It automatically gets pushed, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck. Good idea. Nice.
That is 15 plus 9.
That hits. Its AC's 10, so.
So okay.
Right. Do with that what you will. Fuck.
That's 7 plus. That's 12.
12 damage.
12 damage, and it pushes. I think it's 10.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah. So it's 10 feet.
Yeah, it gets pushed 20. So it's 20 feet away now from the flaming column.
Okay. The 16, 30, so that'll hit.
Yep.
That's 3 plus 5 is 8.
Okay.
Damage. Another 10 feet.
Yep. Now it's 10 feet away from the fire.
And that's 21.
Yeah. So I need to see if it hits first.
And that's a 6 damage.
Yeah, and it gets pushed into the wall of fire. Son of a bitch. That's good. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Take that!
There's 2 copies.
Oh.
Sorry, my internet crashed.
It's all good.
Yirios, look at that.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yep. Illithid needs to make a dex save. Oh, a creature takes the same damage. It needs to make. Oh no, it doesn't need to make a save because it's only a save when the wall appears. So it's automatically 5d8 of fire damage.
Okay.
Wall of fire is disgusting, and that's 30. Great. That's 38 points of fire damage. The Elderbrain hits it, just flames burn across its body, and it takes 38 points of fire damage. Jesus. All right. Anything else, Rylie?
No, that's all.
Man. Yirio, you just saw Rylie just push 3 Eldritch Blasts, push this Elderbrain into the wall of fire, and now it's starting to cook against the side of the wall of fire. It is now 60 feet away, the Elderbrain.
Jeez. All right, let's yeah, we're gonna have to run up to it. Let's do it. 30 will
get you halfway.
Yeah, that's true. Not much he can do. Yeah, let's go ahead and just close the gap. Yeah, he's gonna run up use his dash action to get like right underneath it. Not that he could do much with it.
If you get right underneath it, no, you're not touching the wall of fire, so you're fine.
Okay.
But you're like 5 feet away from the wall of fire.
Well, let's do where there's at least 5 feet between me and the wall of fire.
All right.
But I could be like
easy. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. That's all I can do.
It's going to use a legendary action.
Okay.
Oh, tentacles have a range of 30 feet. Didn't notice that. And it's going to make a tentacle attack against Yirio. I see you down there. Laughing while on fire. And it's going to... It's a legendary action, so it doesn't need to do any saves or anything. That's a 26 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Yeah. Alright, Yirio, you take 26 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled by the Elderbrain. Just tentacle wraps around you, just squeezes you tight.
Gross.
Yep. Cool. That's its turn. No, it's a legendary action, sorry. That'll bring it to one of the guards who's like, oh god, fire! And he's going to stab one of the other mind flayers in the fire. Nope. Second guard's going to go, nicely done! To Rylie. He also misses, though. Bringing it to Auggan. Auggan and Yirio, you both are under the Elderbrain. Auggan, you just saw Rylie push this Elderbrain with Eldritch Blasts into this wall of fire, and it's currently cooking and burning.
So it's now 30 feet away from me.
Yeah, correct.
So I'm going to run and jump and recklessly swing my axe at it and try not to go into the wall of fire, but come down underneath it when I land. But first, I guess it doesn't really matter because I have a +12 to attacks.
Yeah, you hit.
23.
Yeah. You're sailing through the air over Yirio's head, and you just sink the axe into the front of the Elder Brain.
Is 8 points of damage this time.
8
It's
points of
getting better. I rolled a
damage.
2 that time, not. Yeah,
Okay. Fuck.
20, 30, 20
Yeah.
to hit.
Yeah. Chop, chop.
Oh, there we go. That's better. 16, 19 points of damage.
Yep.
And I come down underneath them, and I go, I'm gonna kill you!
Yeah, Elder Brain's not looking great.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, you jump, you sink the axe into it, and as you're falling, you swing up and connect again. That'll bring it to the guard, who's going to try to stab one of these Mind Flayers. Nope. Fuck. The Mind Flayer is going to attack that guard that just attacked him. No? I don't think so. It's a 12 to hit. Do guards have low AC? Apologies for pulling that. Hit the guard with the shield. Ting!
Nice.
That'll bring it to another guard who's going to stab that Mind Flayer in the face with a spear. Nope. They're not hitting each other. This is so bad. Okay, that Mind Flayer's going to try to hit that guard. 16 just hits. So that guard gets hit in the face by these tentacles. Which is 2d10. Oh, that's a 20 I just rolled. So I'm with max. That's 24 psychic. Yeah, that guard dies. Just. Damn. Okay. That guard is deceased. Oh, I rolled for 2 guards that were dead for attacks. They didn't hit anyway. But it doesn't
They're
matter.
undead. Let them attack.
So okay, there are 3 guards left. Bring it to one of the other Mind Flayers who's engaged with Velisar, and Wildfire is concentration, so it is going to attack Velisar. Nope. Misses, I believe. Yep, that's a miss. So she ducks, punches this one in the face again. That'll bring it to the Elder Brain. Fuck. What a fight this was. Damn it. God damn it.
Did.
It's not looking great. It's looking really weak. Already. Fuck. Damn it. And all in your heads is you're going to hear, "This isn't the last time you see amygdala." And plane shifts.
Oh!
Ah!
Back to Pandemonium, but does not take any of its
Damn it.
Illithid with it.
Did it take me? I was grappled.
Oh! Hold on.
Gotta go.
8 willing creatures. It's only 8 willing, so you do not go with it. You
Okay.
kind of just hit the ground. Just.
It's like, oh man.
But yeah, the Elder Brain named Amygdala. Amygdalin. Sorry,
Amygdalin.
I don't want to rip off Bloodborne.
Dylan.
Great Amygdala. Plane shifts and essentially out of combat with the Mind Flayer, or with the Elder Brain, but the Mind Flayers are still here. So the guard is one of the guards is going to attack one of the Mind Flayers. That's a miss. Second guard misses as well. Back to Velisar. She's like, so looks like your master is a little bit of a coward. And she is going to... Fuck. Scimitar and slash at one of these Mind Flayers, the one that's trying to attack her. Yeah, that'll hit. So she stabs this one in the stomach. That's 8 slashing damage into its belly. Bringing it to Rylie. You just saw the Elder Brain just disappear. Plane shift.
Oh, that's annoying. How many of these Illithid are left at this point? Are they all up still?
Yeah, all 3 of them. Well,
Okay.
well, you can't really see them because of the wall of fire, but there's still 3 of them behind the wall of fire.
Would I be? Oh, let me check.
Oh, sorry. She no longer senses the threat of the Elder Brain, so she ends concentration on wall of fire.
Okay.
And then just
Okay.
says, "All right, let's do this."
Okay, so I go after whichever. I go after one of the Illithids.
Okay.
One of them.
Yep. One has Hunter's Mark on it.
And that's 11, so it probably misses.
Misses.
Yeah.
What are you doing, by the way? Eldritch Blast?
Oh, Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Yep, miss.
Yeah. That's 16 plus 9.
That hits.
That's 7 plus 5, 12
Okay.
for that one. And same guy. That's a natural 1.
It kind of just looks at you and its tentacles just go.
Actually, I think I have, because I'm a halfling, I can re-roll natural ones. I
don't know if you can on attack rolls for half.
On attack rolls? Okay. Alright. Then that's all.
I'm not sure. I just,
Should I?
yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, where even is it? Features and traits.
Yeah.
Lucky. Attack roll for an attack roll.
Go for it then.
That's a 16.
That
Natural 16.
That hits.
Yeah. 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay. That's Hunter's Mark, is not looking good at all. It's kind of like vomiting up ichor.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Yirio, 10 feet away, 3 mind flayers.
I will say I'm gonna roll my concentration check for Hunter's Mark because
Oh,
I got
correct.
hit.
Yep.
14 plus 2 is 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. Okay. Run into the Hunter's Marked one.
Okay.
13 plus
Hits.
9 or 8.
Yeah, that hits. Man, that Elder Brain sucked.
Sure did.
Coward. No, brain.
That's 11 piercing for
Chicken
that
brain.
one.
You rush up to this mind flare and swing, and its head just comes off clean. Dead.
Nice. Can I can't. I'm just gonna have to move. I can't Hunter's Mark again. Can I move over the rest? Because I had 30 feet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move to the next one.
Sure, easy.
Okay. And then make another attack. That's a natural 20
Max damage plus roll damage.
plus 10 necrotic. Okay, cool. For my weapon. So. Oh god. 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 6 is 21 plus 10 is 31. So 21 piercing and then 10 necrotic.
Okay. That one went from looking somewhat okay to somewhat not okay.
That's And then bonus action, Hunter's Mark this one.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the
Other
not
one?
so hurt one. Yeah,
Sure.
because I feel like this one's gonna go down fast. So
Alrighty, that'll bring it to one of the only surviving guards who's going to stab the one you've weakened. Yeah! He's like, ah! Stabs it with the spear. It's only 4 points of piercing damage, but it's good. But it just sinks it into its breastplate. Bring it to Auggan.
All right, I'm going to run up to the nearest one.
Which, yeah.
Is that one injured?
Yeah, that's the injured one, yeah.
How far away is the uninjured one?
They're both about 10 feet away.
All right, I'll go to the uninjured one.
Okay.
Same thing, reckless. 25 to hit.
Yep.
Mm. 15 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
And again. 6. 18 to hit.
18 hits. To just slam this axe twice into this Mind Flayer's chest plate.
And 19 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
And is he dead?
No.
Alright, then. That's it. I'll just stand there threatening him.
Okay, that'll bring it to the one of the Mind Flayers is still alive, the one that is not Hunter's marked, and not the one that Auggan's been chopping into. This one is going to reach over to Auggan. And actually look at Auggan and Yirio. Because I don't think Rylie's over here. Yeah. It's going to position itself in a way where it can get everyone, which it can. And it's going to Mind Blast Auggan, Yirio, Valisar, and the guards. So I need everybody to make intelligence saving throws except for Rylie as it Mind Blasts.
Is that something that my ring would...
No. I don't believe so. So just intelligence saving throw. Auggan, you get advantage on this one.
Okay. Uh, 14.
That is a fail, unfortunately. What do Yirio get?
17.
17 succeeds. Valisar got a 16, which succeeds. The guards, however... That guard fails. That guard succeeds. I think there's like 2 guards left. 3 guards left. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, there's 2 guards left. Sorry, I forgot that one died. So both, one guard fails, 1 guard succeeds, and then Auggan failed, and the other guard failed. So that is Mind Blast damage. Auggan and the guard. That guard dies. Just head pops like a berry and it just falls over. Auggan, you take 21 points of psychic damage. And you are stunned for 1 minute.
Of course. Alright.
You can repeat saving at the end of your turns, ending on a success. Yirio, you don't take any damage, neither does the guard that succeeded. Anyone who succeeds does not take damage. That'll bring it to the other Mind Flayer, who is in front of Auggan. Who is going to attempt to extract a brain. Oh, it has to be grappled. Sorry. It's going to attempt to grapple Auggan. You can't extract your brain unless you're grappled. 16 to hit.
Nope.
So it goes. It just can't get a grip on your head. It's still kind of slimy from the residue from the water or from the aboleth. So it cannot. Does not hit you. So it does not grapple you. So
attack rolls against me have advantage because I'm stunned.
yeah, I rolled advantage.
Okay.
Yep. Welp. That brings it to one of the guards who's left up. He's going to be like, "Ha-ha, you failed!" And he's going to stab that Mind Flayer in the face, trying to eat Auggan's brain. That hits. And that's 6 piercing damage. So both of these Mind Flayers are not looking great. Son of a bitch. Man, you guys are great. That Wall of Fire move with the Eldritch Blast was so good.
That was sick.
Bringing it to Valisar, who has not taken any damage in this encounter. Yeah.
That's why she's the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she have what I'm looking for? Come on. No, she doesn't. Okay. Shit. Okay, that doesn't do that. Huh. She's just gonna attack with the rapier on one of these Mind Flayers. Yeah, hits. So she stabs the one that's been just getting a beating done to it. 7 slashing damage. That Mind Flare is not looking great. It's coughing up purpley, ichorish blood as the scimitar just sinks between two of the plates, bringing it to Rylie.
I'll aim for the one that just tried to grapple Auggan.
Okay.
That's 21.
Hits.
That's 6 damage.
Okay. The Eldritch Blast dents its breastplate very well. Just
Okay. Another one. That's same 16 plus 9.
Yep.
10 damage.
Oof. It like staggers forward and like is holding on to Auggan for support.
Okay. It's still up?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, one more. That's a natural 1, which I can roll again. That's a 2.
No.
Hey.
2 plus 9 is 11.
Alrighty. That unfortunately misses. It has 1 hit point.
Oh.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Can I have pushed it away too?
You
Or
have
one
to,
of
just
the time.
if you are going to, just be sure to clarify next
Sorry,
time.
I forgot.
Alright. Alright, yeah, you push it back 10 feet. Alright, that brings it to Yirio.
Finish the one I currently am on.
Yep, the one with 1 hit point.
Oh, yeah, that's a 13 dirty with a 8.
Yeah, it
20.
It like stumbles forward to Auggan, gets pushed back 10 feet, and as it's getting pushed back 10 feet, for the sake of just coolness, you just grab its head as it's getting pushed back and just snap its neck and it just collapses to the ground dead. Just
Perfect. Now to the one.
Yep.
The one that's, was that Hunter's Mark or was
the one that just died had Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. Still with my attack action. Let's move to another really injured one.
Yeah.
Finish these off.
Yeah.
That's a 17 plus 8 is a 20.
Hits, yeah. You just sidestep over.
That's 12 piercing.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, let's bonus action move the Hunter's Mark to it, just in case.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna get to it, but
we'll see. Auggan is stunned.
Yeah.
All right, that'll bring it to Auggan. Auggan, you need to make another saving throw, a intelligence saving throw at the end of your turn. So stunned, you're incapacitated.
This time? Give me advantage.
Yeah, you do.
Not sure what.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. 11.
You're still unfortunately stunned.
Rage would drop because I
Correct.
haven't had an attack.
Yep. And you're incapacitated as well.
I should have poked Auggan.
It's all good. That'll bring it to the only remaining Mind Flayer. He's like, and this one didn't do Mind Blast yet. So it's going to attempt to Mind Blast Auggan, Yirio, the Archdruid, and the guards. Just poof. Auggan automatically fails. No, he doesn't. Hold on. Nope, you don't. Auggan, you still roll an intelligence saving throw with advantage. Yirio, intelligence saving throw. Everybody else. Minus Rylie, intelligence saving throws. Oh, wait.
15.
Hold on. 60-foot cone. Rylie, intelligence saving throw. You're in the radius of that. Alright, so Auggan, what'd you get?
11.
Yeah, failed. Yirio?
15.
15 is the DC. You're not stunned. Rylie, what'd you get?
4.
Alright, so you both and Auggan both fail. Velisar rolled a 2 plus 9, 11. That's a fail. And is there only one guard left? Yep, the remaining guard fails. So,
This quickly became a buffet.
The Elder Brain would have stayed around for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, he was weak.
So
Weak.
Stayed.
So
He
yeah.
had
Yep. So weak. Rylie, Auggan, and the guard take 22 psychic damage and are stunned for 1 minute. That guard is dead.
Did Balasar, did she save?
She did.
Oh, whew, God.
Druids. Oh wait. No, she didn't. She got 12.
I shouldn't have said anything. Oops.
But she's fine. Oh, she's stunned
Okay.
though. Never mind. She's stunned. Yeah, so she's stunned.
Is
Which
Yirio the only one?
yeah.
Help! That's what I'm made for. Don't worry, guys. I'm here for y'all.
Does not recharge Mind Blast.
Oh, jeez. This is stressing me out.
And she can make a Wisdom saving throw at the end of her turn, or an Intelligence saving throw to break out of that. She's no longer, at the end of her turn, no longer stunned. Rylie, you can make an Intelligence saving throw again to see if you are no longer stunned.
Oh, that's a what is that? That's a 19.
You succeed, but that's the end of your turn.
Ah, okay.
Yirio.
Yeah, this is the last one. Yeah,
Yeah.
all out
Go for
attack
it.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
15 plus 8 is a 23.
Hits.
So I'll roll. He's Hunter's marked, right?
He is.
Okay. It's crap damage. It's 11 piercing for that one.
Oof.
For the
Okay.
next one,
Fuck.
that's an 8. That's 18. So 10 plus 8.
Two hit points. How do you want to
Okay,
do
yeah.
this?
We're gonna grab him by the back of the head, and I'm going the opposite direction and try to aim where the tip of the rapier comes out the mouth. I'm trying to go reverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it collapses to the ground dead. That is all the Illithids in here. Outside, you can hear this faint popping sounds like things are plane shifting out. And that is the end of the fucking combat encounter.
But a bunch of us are still stunned.
Yeah.
Which goes away. It's been like a minute,
Oh.
so it ends. Yeah, it's only a minute. And Velisard is just like, well, that went better than I thought.
That fire, while you had certainly helped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
I was hoping. Unfortunately, the brain did get away, so it's not a victory 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Yeah,
its
that's
name now, so I
unfortunate.
might be able to find it later.
Oh, it revealed its name. That's right. Not a smart thing to do. And how are you all doing?
Yirio is gonna kind of like take a step back and like let them have this moment.
And she looks around and goes, where's Melody?
He fell in the battle.
Ah, I see. Is there a body? I could bring him back.
There's only dust. I bring out the jar. I don't know if you can do anything with it.
Unfortunately not.
I don't suppose you know someone who would.
Well, I might.
Yeah?
But that involves a journey, and there's so much more that needs doing.
Where would this journey lead us?
Well, the Amygdalin got away. He'll come back with more forces to get what he wants in the ruins of Myth Drannor. It's not customary for us to put non-elves down in the ruins. I don't even know what's down there. But we need to find what they're after first and destroy it. No matter what it is, no matter what it could do for the world as a whole, I think it needs to be destroyed. I need you to go into the ruins beneath the city, find whatever powerful artifacts are down there, and destroy them. Keep them if you wish, but it might put a target on your back by the Illithid.
I think we already have a target on our backs.
True, but destroying the artifacts would prevent them from going into the wrong hands should you perish or... I have heard rumors of what's down there, what's protecting the artifacts. People speak of a sphinx that lives in the ruins. So maybe if you're worthy enough, it'll give you the artifacts willingly. But again, rumors. In the meantime, there's a lot of cleaning up to do, tending to the wounded, and burying and preparing the dead. And she's like, join me for dinner later. Once this is all dealt with, we'll have a funeral for everyone who's perished, and I can do something that'll aid you all once you go into the ruins. It's a spell called Hero's Feast.
That would be greatly appreciated.
And she just goes, I'm sorry, but I have to go tend to the wounded. And she kind of just heads towards the doors and goes outside.
Is there a burial ground somewhere I can help dig?
We put the bodies, well, we send them downriver. Their lives replenish the stream and give life back to it. Hopefully that'll end the corruption. She kind of lets out a soft sigh and just heads outside.
Okay.
Well, it seems like there's no point just standing around when we could help out. Unless you have something else you think that we could do.
With it gone, there's not much that we can do, unfortunately.
Also, Auggan and Rylie, you would know, still in the bag of holding are those very evil artifacts. The Horned Mask that is tied to the Shadowfell and the Deck of Evil. Both still in the bag of holding. Both artifacts that the Illithid had collected and kept in their possession.
Right.
And the Tome of the Whispered One also still remains in the bag of holding. And as you're all you guys are just, the three of you are just standing there contemplating what to do, there's a voice in each of your heads, not you, Yirio, just in Rylie and Auggan, and it says, "That was a good job, friends. Very good job. I'll see you soon. Caligar signing out."
I just look at Auggan and I'm like, you heard that too?
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Why is it concerning? Caligar's a friend of yours.
Interesting. I'm not sure what to do now. What do you guys think?
Let's go help. I think we should just go help, and maybe that'll.
There are healers coming in now, like elven clerics coming in, kind of picking up the guards and all of the elves that sought shelter in this building that have perished. They're kind of taking the bodies out. The Mind Flayer bodies are also being taken out as well, and it looks like even though these Mind Flayers came in and murdered people, it looks like their bodies are still being dealt with respect. Like, kind of being given to the earth, like she mentioned, the bodies being sent downstream to give back to the earth to kind of nourish things. And
I don't want to help them do that, to be honest.
Auggan does.
But they're also doing it with the elves as well and the children.
Yeah.
And
I want to try to find if there's any clerics I can help with healing the living.
Oh, I could do that as well.
Not obviously, I don't have any healing spells or anything, but like if I could just, if they're patching people up.
Yeah, like an infirmary. Can we look for?
Oh yeah, there's clerics you guys go outside and there's clerics everywhere, kind of just healing people. Like
yeah, I'll just help us.
I'll do that as well. I'll spend some spell slots.
Auggan's going to help
Cured
with
wounds.
body disposal, or
Okay.
whatever you want to call it.
As you're all like kind of helping out, you see 3 children, or is it 4 children, kind of come up out of the water, just drenched, like, and they look around and they're like, whew. And they kind of just saunter out back to they find their parents and kind of just get back together and hug their parents. And it seems like Melody's active with the air elemental paid off.
Awesome.
Thank God. All right.
Eventually, I guess all the cleanup is done.
And then one of the children kind of wanders over after seeing. He kind of catches your gaze and kind of tilts his head and comes running over this elf boy who's about 5 years old, and just, oh, hi.
Hi.
Where's your? He kind of like motions of like a potbelly friend. I want to give him a hug for saving me and my friends.
Sorry.
Well, I'm afraid you can't give him a hug right now, but
Oh, okay, later? Okay. He kind of just waddles off.
Well, that's heartbreaking.
And you guys can see bodies being loaded into boats. The boats look like just big leaves, and children and men and women alike are being put in these boats, as are some of the mind flayers. And as the boats kind of go downstream, the bodies seem to turn into like a kind of dust that rises into the air, like a purple shimmering dust. And it seems to move around and go into the trees and replenish life. Flowers start to grow in places where they weren't before. Some of the trees gain new leaves. And some of the dust also seems to turn the water a different color, almost like it's purifying it. And
Yeah.
healers eventually come around and kind of patch you guys up too. They cast healing spells on you. They bring you all back to full, essentially. And time passes, and surprisingly quickly, with the help of the elves from Semberholm that have arrived, the bodies get dealt with rather quickly, and the place is all cleaned up in the span of an hour or two, and you're all just kind of doing your own thing.
Yeah. Auggan's mostly just sad, so he's mostly just sitting around contemplating
Okay.
life and death.
How long until the feast at this point?
You don't know yet. You'll get called.
All right.
Time of day is it?
Woken up in the morning, it's maybe... The battle didn't even last like an hour. So it's probably only like noon.
Lunchtime.
Yeah.
Auggan's hungry. Auggan's always hungry.
I guess if we're waiting, I'll go to Yirio. And I'll say, today has obviously been a very difficult day for all of us, but I wanted to thank you for fighting so bravely in the battle.
Thank you. My condolences, of course, to your fallen friend.
Thank you.
I can assist. I don't know much about where these ruins, I've heard of them, rumors and such, but if you need assistance because you have been down, I, of course, can lend my aid.
Certainly could use more hands now that we're down one. And you're certainly welcome to join us if that's what you would like.
I would.
Well, That's wonderful then.
And I hope with us succeeding in these ruins, we can potentially set off to help your friend bring him back, if that's still what you and your, he gestures to Auggan, that's what you wish.
If we can.
If we can.
There's magics in this world that can, but it's expensive, so
We'll see what we can do.
did you want to do any kind of, did you want to say a prayer? Just, was your friend holy in any way? Did you want to say something?
I never asked Melody about his religion, so.
He was not.
As the three of you kind of sit there, just kind of, looking out of the forest at the new life coming to the forest, an animal scurries by, but for some reason that animal stands out. Maybe it's just a coincidence, maybe it's this whole weird day, but a little weasel just scurries by and kind of runs into the underbrush. It's not Willie, but
it's not Willie.
just a little weasel kind of scurries by.
It doesn't give me that kind of
No.
vibe, like magic-y vibes. No.
Just runs off into the underbrush.
Hey, Rylie. It looked like Willie, eh?
I did. Yeah, I did. Our friend had a familiar that looked like that. A weasel that just ran by.
You could take it as a sign. Most people do.
I suppose.
And eventually Velisar kind of glides over and she says, "Your friend, I know there's no body to send downstream, and if you want to bring him back eventually, that's not that'll sort of stop it from happening. But we have ways of remembering.
Yes.
Come back after your journeys are done across the world. Come back. I think we can erect a fitting tribute for your friend."
Thank you.
Lady Velisar, I have a...
Yes.
In remembering epic individuals, there was a guard, Giles.
Giles, yes.
Did he have a family? Did he have anyone important to him?
Yeah, he did. They'll be joining us at the feast later.
He's gonna reach into his pouch, his coin pouch, and he's gonna count out. But they probably don't take platinum money, but he's gonna do it anyway. And he's gonna count money out and 50 gold pieces essentially, and kind of hold it. I don't know if you use coins here or if they have any merit, but I think his family deserves this. And he kind of hands almost like an offering.
She nods and she takes it. I'll make sure it's given to the family. Thank you.
He was a hero.
He was very brave.
Everybody was today.
That's true.
Yes. Except me.
That's not true.
That's not true at all.
You ran at the Elder Brain. That's bravery.
That was anger.
You're always brave, Auggan.
But who says it wasn't bravery? And she just kind of kisses Auggan on the forehead.
She jumps up.
Oh no, she's tall enough to do it.
He's
Is
probably
she?
sitting down anyway.
Yeah, she's pretty tall.
Oh.
Thank you, lady.
And as she kisses Auggan on the forehead, she's going to burn a 9th level spell slot and cast Foresight. You'll be fine. And she just glides away. So Auggan, for 8 hours, you have the ability to see into the immediate future. You can't be surprised. You have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, which they already do. But, yeah, for 8 hours, you can see into the immediate future. And she kind of just... I think I have to go prepare things, and she glides off back to her hall.
Lunch is coming.
Oh, that's good.
And you all just
All right.
stay by the riverside, just looking out. And watch, yeah, just watching as new life from this conflict is sprouted up. And then, about an hour later, you see elves kind of taking off their armor. You know, no longer in armor, kind of in ceremonial, kind of dress clothes. Almost, not funeral attire, but formal attire. And they all kind of start moving towards the Remnant's hall, where you guys fought the Elder Brain. And had dinner a few days prior.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So 3 of you just start making your way over. When you get to the doors, and one of the elves is like, just for honoring and respecting the dead, I ask that you leave any weapons here at the door. Don't worry, they will be given back to you. We just want to respect the dead.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Gives him the rapier.
Okay.
And the longbow.
Yep.
I'll get my weapons. I don't really have much, but I'll give him.
His arrows, yeah.
Heart Screamer yells at me, but I leave him anyway.
It's fine! I will fight my thoughts. I will dream of battle.
Um,
And you hand over Heart Screamer. And the elf
And
just
my
kind
heavy crossbow
Yeah.
and my dagger.
I'm just pulling weapons out of nowhere. Just so
Pretty
here you
much.
go.
I've got javelins,
Yeah.
long sword. I've got all kinds.
And eventually the elf just kind of gestures for you all to step inside.
we enter and take a seat.
Yeah, there's elves all over the table, all the survivors. You can see Giles' family sitting nearby. They're like holding this coin purse they just got given. They look pleased beyond relief. You can kind of overhear, we can finally leave. We can go have a life. This is amazing. And they look around to see who might have given it to them, but no one was told.
Yeah. Yirio doesn't make eye contact.
And eventually, Valisar gets to the front. She's wearing a different outfit this time. Lots of like emerald green kind of robes. Very bright, very vibrant. And she glides to the front of the table and casts Hero's Feast. Or she already has cast Hero's Feast. And this feast just magically appears on the table. And she kind of looks around and says, "We are gathered to celebrate the lives of everyone who laid down theirs defending our people. And it's only right to honor these people for the rest of eternity." And she kind of gestures towards a piece of floor, stone floor, and starts to just move her hands around almost like the earth is obeying her. And it starts to form into this massive sort of sculpture. And the sculpture twists and forms and says, "Without the aid of our new friends," and she gestures towards Rylie, Auggan, Yirio, and Melody. This conflict would have gone way worse, I believe. We would not have had the aid of the elves from Semberholm. When she gestures to the elves of Semberholm that are there, you see a very handsome drow captain in armor. Well, not wearing any armor, wearing like ceremonial kind of robes and clothes. One Laxial fresh, sitting there at a table. He just kind of nods.
We met him.
You did. And he just nods. And I think honoring our new friends is the best we can do, but also honoring those who laid down their lives. And she finishes kind of creating this statue, this sort of memorial. And as the statue finishes, you see the biggest figure on the statue, one Auggan Stormfist, standing there, Heart Screamer slung on his shoulder, Rylie on the other shoulder. In front, on their knees, taking a real cool like archer pose, is Yirio. Standing there proud, pipe in mouth. And somehow, little sensory effects of smoke billowing from the pipe is one Melody Buford Forrester in the statue. And then names start to appear on the statue of those who fell in battle. And it's hundreds of names that just get carved into the statue by her hand. It's just waving it over the statue, and she smiles and says, well, she gestures towards the table. Everyone dig in. And
Auggan is staring up at the statue, and there are tears running down his face.
Oh.
I'm not crying.
I just kind of like put my hand on his back and just kind of
Okay.
give him a pat.
Okay.
He pats her back. It was your friend. It was our friend.
Yeah.
And Auggan, you still have foresight up, so you know this food is going to taste the best you've ever eaten.
Oh,
Before
he's
even
looking
eating
forward
it.
to this.
Those of you that partake in Hero's Feast, it takes an hour to consume, which will happen. And we'll have some RP as well, as a side dish. Those of you who eat the Hero's Feast are cured of all diseases and poison, become immune to poison and being frightened, and you make all your wisdom saving throws with advantage. Your hit point maximum also increases by... not permanently. Your hit point maximum increases by 10, and you gain 10 hit points. And all these benefits last for 24 hours.
That was a lot of things.
That's a lot.
So curative disease, immune to disease and poison, or curative disease and poison, immune to disease and poison. What was...
Immune to being frightened. All wisdom saving throws with
Frightened.
advantage, and you all gain... all of your hit point maximums are buffed up by 10, and your hit points go up by 10 for 24 hours.
Advantage to saving throws and plus 10 to HP.
Yep. And people just start digging
That's
in.
10 hours.
Yeah.
24 hours.
24 hours. Sorry.
And yeah, the elves just start digging in. Wine is passed around, gathered from the forests nearby.
While we're eating, Yirio will look between Rylie and Auggan. I think we should press forward into these ruins tonight.
I
don't
agree.
think we should wait. I think waiting will just bolster potentially whatever that brain's name was that I wrote down definitely.
Amygdalin.
Magdalene, yeah.
He'll be back with a bigger army this time.
Right. So I think after we finish this, I think we should move to go down.
Yes, definitely. I'm a little concerned about when we find these items, how we're going to destroy them. Do we have any way of doing that?
Have to see what they are first.
Yeah.
We could potentially... Do you have that bag of holding that you possess? We can shove them in there.
And bring them.
And bring them wherever we need to. Hopefully that will disrupt being able to locate them for a time being.
It might.
If not, then we have them in our possession and they can follow us.
Yeah.
Better us, and he gestures, than all of these. They've lost a lot.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's perhaps something to talk to Elisar about. I don't know if they have ways of dealing with it here. But yes, I think that is probably the best way to do it for now.
Auggan's just eating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some point near the end of the feast, I'd like to go up to Elisar.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah.
Yep. I wanted to thank you for the beautiful statue. It's very lovely.
Memories are all we have in the end.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't thank you enough for it. I hate to ask you for anything else, but I do have a familiar that I haven't been able to summon, and I don't have the materials because Melody had them. And I was wondering if I could possibly obtain some here. I'm willing to pay for them.
Oh, no need.
Thank you very much. So
You will be... I can give those to you before night's end.
thank you very much.
She just nods and says, he will be remembered.
He will. You've been very, very kind. I hope to help you in any way we can. And if that's all, then I'll go back to my seat, back to my friends.
Okay. A lot of the elves are getting drunk. Like, a lot of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve it.
Don't blame them.
Yeah. And eventually it starts to die down, and the drunk elves kind of stumble their way out of the Remnant's Hall, and just leaves Valisar by herself, kind of looking up at the statue. Just looking it over. And she starts to... Looks like she's adding another name to the statue. She leans back and smiles. And she turns to you all, still in there, and says, "Good night."
Good night.
Night.
And she retires to her quarters. You will find what you asked for, looking at Rylie, in the home we have provided you.
Thank you.
And she just kind of... Your weapons as well.
Oh, yes.
Yirio holds up his
course.
finger. Wait. Lady Valisar, I'm sorry. Before you retire, we are looking to start this expedition down as soon as possible, as someone can potentially guide us to this entrance.
I don't know. a lot of the people, a lot of the elves are quite tired from the battle. A lot of them deserve a break. Top of my head, I don't know.
We can wait. We
Feel
can
free,
wait.
feel free to ask around. There's probably some that are still sober enough that want to do some more good, I guess. But I think a lot of them have earned their rest tonight.
Of course. Of course.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Good night.
Lady Valisar,
Yes.
I can see a little bit into the future.
Yes.
Okay, question for the DM. Do I see anything
Not right now.
helpful?
Uh,
Do I see who's going to guide us? Do I see anything?
not right now.
Okay.
To the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's some things I need to do there.
Okay. You guys get up from the table. The food magically just... anything that remains just magically disappears. Lady Valisar retires to her quarters. And you guys step out into the night. A lot of drunk elves still wandering around, screaming and shouting and dancing, having a good time. Lots of drow, too. They helped, they came. They helped. Big forces of drow came from Semperholm. Lots of elves. Just lots of elves. The apparatus of Qualish returned, kind of sitting near the house, propped up against the side of the house, just sitting there.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about that.
Captain Fresh drove that here.
And cafeteria free. And you guys return to your home. You open the door. It's been tidied up since the battle kind of dusted and everything. And Rylie, on your bed are the components required to cast Find Familiar, but also a little brazier has been placed on the bed as well that you can carry around.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. How many spells worth of materials are there? Just the one?
2.
2. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
So I'll just use one of them now and save one for later.
Alright. And Auggan and here, you guys get back into the comfort of the home. Your weapons are on your beds.
That's your room, Yirio. I'm not sure if he'd been here before.
Yeah, the night before the battle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh,
yeah, we were sleeping, got woke up. Right?
Yeah.
Auggan's just going to commune with his sword. Or, sorry, battle axe, war axe, whatever the heck it is.
And then I'm gonna... Oh, sorry, you're talking.
Nope.
No, you go. I thought, were you about to roleplay? I thought you were just saying it in a...
Well,
Sorry.
I'd have to have a conversation with the DM.
Yeah.
So it could be quietly.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
I am gonna turn Cobb back into a sprite.
Okay.
And just kind of have a little cuddle with him.
Okay.
And go to sleep.
Alright, so you go to your room and sleep. Yirio, what are you doing before night takes you?
Yeah, he's gonna really, you know what? Just because he has it, he's going to expend a spell slot, and he's going to detect, do a primeval awareness within the mile to see if there's anything that might be lingering.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, then he'll just kind of fade eventually. He'll just crash.
All right. And Auggan, you're in your room talking to Heart Screamer.
Yeah, basically, we're just swapping war stories. I tell him about my life.
Okay.
He tells me some of the things he's done over the thousands of years.
Killed a dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to do that sometime.
Well, we probably will.
Yeah.
Auggan, Dragon Breaker.
Yeah.
All right, Auggan. I think it's time both of us get some sleep.
Good night, Screamer.
Good night.
Thank you for your help today.
And Auggan, as you're about to drift away.
Shit. Did it work? Auggan, can you hear me?
Huh? Mel?
It worked. Oh shit, it worked. Oh,
Where are
oh
you?
no, I'm in that damned ring. But I did it. I kind of wiggled my way through that telepathic bond I did earlier. That was the last thing that I could do before I melted away. God, that hurt like a bitch.
Oh my. You're in my
I
ring?
made it. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I was working my way through your mind there for a bit before I could get to your ring, but
You were in my mind?
yeah, it
Did
was.
you find
A lot of
anything there?
people would, a lot of people would compare the mind to a maze. That said, no, yours was pretty wide open. Things are pretty clear. I liked it. It was nice. It was a nice little happy jaunt.
Okay.
Long
I
though.
think.
Long. Felt like it took about 6 years. But
It's only been a few hours.
really,
It's the same
dang
day.
it.
I gotta tell Rylie.
Is everybody else alive? Did you survive? What happened?
Yeah. Oh, except for Giles. But yeah. And we took them all out.
I was
And we
there for
almost
that one.
killed the brain. But it just poofed out just before it was dead. I think it still had a few hit points left.
How about the kids?
Yeah, they're okay. They landed in the water.
Thank goodness. I thought they were dead.
I can't believe you're here. Well, what can we do?
Oh, hell if I know. I just didn't want to die.
Do we
Sorry,
hear anything?
Nobody else can
Nope.
really.
Nope,
You're
it's
pretty
all
much going to be my
telepathic,
only
yeah.
friend for a while here, Auggan. But it's gonna be good. We'll be fine. Oh boy.
You can help me. Help us. Do you have any magic left? Do you have any?
Hell no. I did sense something trying to invade your mind there for a bit, and I did what I could to help.
That helped. It helped. That was the
I know she
brain, the
still got
elder
hit by
brain.
some stuff, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh
my.
no. Well,
This is
sorry I
exciting.
got to you as you were. Sorry I got to you as you were falling asleep. That just seemed like all of a sudden, the pathways opened up, and I was able to get there a lot faster. And it must have been you drifting off to sleep that did it.
Oh. Should I spend a lot of time drifting off to sleep?
No. It was just the path to the ring was opened up because your mind was
it's
at
open.
ease.
And now you can talk to me?
Yeah.
All the
Now I made
time?
it all the way to the ring, and now, yep. Mm-hmm. This is
But
gonna
you
be a
were in my
really
brain.
complicated relationship for a while.
Wow. Oh, I should tell Rylie. She'll be excited.
Maybe I don't know how much we should share it.
Should it be secret?
I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you, but this is a
Okay,
complicated
I'll sleep on it.
situation.
Can you talk to my sword too?
Hey, Heart.
Who's that? Who's that other voice?
Oh shit!
Screamer! Look,
This is really
it's Milk.
complicated.
Melody.
Oh, the guy who turned to dust.
I'm having second thoughts already. God damn.
Maybe we can get the other two in here.
All good laughs. You're funny, Screamer, funny.
Well, Auggan, sorry, I knew you're trying to get to sleep there.
But
but
now I know you're still. Are you alive?
Nah.
But,
Nah.
but you're still my friend.
Absolutely.
I can sleep
Absolutely.
better now.
Yeah. I don't know how sleep works here, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, just don't talk to me while I'm sleeping.
I'll try to shut up. I'm gonna see if I can do some calculations or something. I'll think about stuff. Give me an update tomorrow. All right. Good night.
Okay. Auggan falls asleep with a smile on his face.
Okay. And Auggan, as you fall asleep with a smile on your face, to make all these games go by better, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. So we'll see you all back here in 5 minutes.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
I mean, okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hearts of Madness. You all wake up the following morning. Long rest. Everyone gets one. Well rested. Auggan wakes up. Heart screamer laying beside him in bed.
Come on, buddy.
Alright.
Whenever Rylie and Auggan make their way out, I know your friend had his belongings, and I don't want to step on toes, but is there anything that he possessed that would benefit us on this trip down?
I'm sure there would be.
Yeah.
You would have to look through it all.
If something belongs to him personally, you can keep that. It's just if he had, I'm not sure, just anything that could potentially help us, benefit us.
Auggan is going to actually claim the goggles of night vision or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Smart.
That would make him slightly less obvious than walking around with a drift globe, which actually lights up and everybody can see him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he thinks to himself, is that okay, Melody?
Oh yeah, yeah. Do it up. I'm not using them.
Thank you. He's saying this in his head, so you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might talk to
I wanna do
Rylie
this,
privately
just to
first.
keep it stupid.
Yeah. Keep doing that. The telepathic bond
Yeah,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah, because
I'm
it's
just
all.
looking at what he's got.
I will say probably the only thing that will benefit Yirio would probably be I did look at this, they're the bats, because it's the,
Cloak of the Bats.
yeah, because it gives the benefit to the stealth checks and stuff, or advantage to
Yeah, and you
stealth
can
checks.
fly
Yeah, that's true too.
if it's dim dark, if we're going underground or whatever. Then
Yeah, so those were my thoughts.
I've got one cloak on, that's enough.
I don't think there's really much I
My
could
displacement.
use.
Where's that list? Or do I?
You guys can look on Melody's character sheet. I left all the
Alright.
magic items in his equipment,
All right,
so you
cool.
guys can kind of pick through that if you want.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, if it's cool, Yirio's gonna take the cloak of the bat. If y'all are okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. I might take this wand of wonder. I think I'm the only one who can use it.
Yeah, it's also it's a wand, so it can also be used as a spellcasting focus.
Yeah, I'd have to
the
switch
Wonder
out
Wonder
what I've.
does need to be attuned.
It
Yeah, I have to
does.
switch something out for it. Let me.
I never had Melody attuned to it because it adds a buttload of spells to your spell list, but I didn't attune to it on D&D Beyond, but I made it clear that I was attuned to it
That makes sense.
because
There,
it makes looking at your spell list really complicated once you attune to it.
there's also the black
Oh.
mask that has the visage of a devil. There's the deck of evil, and there is the tome of the whispered one in the bag of holding.
Don't forget the planar.
Yeah, the planar ring. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure.
Chime of
Sorry,
opening.
Yeah,
Right.
don't forget that the little bell thing, that chime. It's none of us can really pick lock, so it might be useful depending on where you guys are going. Where we're going. That's right.
Yeah, you're coming with me. You're coming with me, man.
Do it.
As you guys are digging through and kind of figuring out what to do with Melody's equipment, there's a on the door.
Mhm.
Hello? Come in.
Hello.
The door's open.
Is this the group that helped earlier?
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah.
You guys recognize Black Seal Fresh, the drow captain of the guard from Summerhome.
He drove the apparatus over here.
He did.
Oh,
Captain Fresh.
Hello. Yes, I see you've heard of me. And you all? I've heard names, but I don't know who to tie them to.
Auggan.
I'm Rylie.
Right.
Yirio.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes, very nice to meet you too. Well, I heard that you guys might need a guide to the ruins.
Oh, yes,
So I'm
that
going
would
to
be...
do that. I'm here to do that. Because as captain of the guard, I have nothing else to do right now. So there it is.
That's convenient.
Yeah, that works out really well.
No, it doesn't. I would rather be doing other things, but there it is. Are you ready?
Yeah, unless someone else has something to do.
I'm going to have to attune to this cloak.
Oh, yes, right.
And
By the time it would take you guys to get to the ruins, you could attune to those items.
cool. I don't think there's anything else that I could really use. Also, by the way, in Melody's thing. So,
Has someone taken the wings of flying?
no, I took the bat one.
The bat ones.
What
This
about the periapt? Does that have to be attuned to?
We are...
No, it
Periaptic
doesn't.
proof against poison?
It doesn't. I think everybody's immune to poison right
Yeah.
now for the
Because the
Well,
hero's
yeah,
face,
now.
yeah, for 20 for like another.
But what about the rest of our lives?
we can use it eventually, yeah.
and what about this? Because you have a potion of healing and then the potion of long rest. There's those two things. What do these do?
The potion of long rest
Well,
is
yeah.
pretty much for a caster. Like, let's say your caster
Mhm.
goes down,
Mhm.
and this is at like towards the end of the battle after they've used all their spell slots and everything. You give potion of long rest to them, all their spell slots come back, all their health to full.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's
basically just it's a
level of exhaustion. It's
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Okay, cool. Gonna put that back in the bag of holding then.
so yeah. Laxel, you arrive at this door, being asked to provide a service, and they're just digging around. They're digging around in a bag.
Everyone ready yet?
Sure, he's gonna clip the cloak around, gather his things.
Excellent. Keep up. All right, let's go. And he just pivots and starts walking. You guys probably haven't even gotten completely dressed yet, and he's just
Auggan's
like,
grabs up his axe and whatever he's got, the bag of holding is attached to his belt and
Okay.
takes off after Fresh.
Okay. Laxiel, you lead them into the crater. You start to climb down the crater into the crater. As you guys descend into the crater, you hear whispers just, and Laxiel would know this to probably be the spirits of all those elves who died when the city fell.
shut up already. All right, just keep moving. It's fine.
And
It's saying,
join us.
Don't join them. Just keep walking.
okay,
And Laxiel eventually leads you all to a 20-foot diameter circle in the middle of this crater with a single ladder going down.
getting darker and darker.
No?
Just light down the
It's-
hole.
Oh, down the hole? No.
Okay,
Can Yirio look down? Can you see the bottom?
Yeah, it's about 40 feet down.
Okay.
I
Okay,
suppose
I'll
for
start.
some of you this will be an issue. So, and
He's gonna
He'll go ahead and cast dancing lights, and you see like these purple kind of soft lights apparate from his hands, and then just start to float around the group. It's like, all right, just if anything happens, those lights will go out. But until then, enjoy. And he just gets on either side of the ladder and just does the slide.
Auggan's right behind him. Or
Rylie.
right above him, whatever.
Go ahead, Rylie.
All right.
Yeah,
We
he'll
got-
go. Yirio leading the back.
All right.
As
Okay.
Auggan gets to the bottom, he readies his axe, though, and looks around.
All right. Just a single corridor. A lot of collapsed walls. A lot of like effigies, like paintings that have been painted onto the walls that have kind of eroded away with time. Crumbled walls. At the end of this corridor is a single kind of stone archway, and beyond the archway is a singular fountain that is bare and dry and no longer running water. And as you guys kind of descend, you can feel eyes watching you almost immediately. And looking around, you can
Don't
just...
pay attention. That was Jared. He's a pervert. He was a pervert in life. Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of an asshole.
No, I wasn't.
You'll feel those
Kind of
eyes.
just drifts into the wall. And a little ghost child kind of runs in front of you and disappears into another wall. Just...
This is gonna stress me out. Oh my God. Let's just move, please.
And Laxiel...
Yirio and Rylie might notice that Auggan is no longer as sad as he was. He's actually smiling.
Laxio, you'll remember, or no, sorry, that Valisar told you should any spirits be encountered down here that seem hostile, she asked that they be put to rest.
I guess to Laxiel, that would mean destroy him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not a cleric. He can't just go,
Yeah, no, like,
bless you, child.
yeah, no, yeah. Destroy him.
All right, sounds good.
Do you all approach the fountain?
Yeah.
Following him, yeah.
Yes, to this fountain. To one of the landmarks.
Are we, like, underground now?
Yeah.
Is it dark? Is it
It's...
dim?
No, because of Laxiel's dancing lights.
Oh, right. He's got dancing lights. Right. Sorry.
And this is so the fountain is in a closed off corridor, like it's the only thing, or is there spokes?
So, you guys approach the fountain.
Oh, okay.
And it's a circular open room that looks like it might have been a place where people in the city, when it was part of the city, people would come into and kind of get their water from, fresh, clean drinking water. There are old kind of water jugs nearby. They're all kind of broken and shattered. And there are numerous streets, 3 different streets, north, east, and west, kind of just curving through. But these streets are all underground, caved in during the when Thulthanar fell from the sky and destroyed Myth Drannor. You know, kind of caved in underground. Everything went basically this section of the city went underground. And there are chunks that don't look the same as Myth Drannor. You can see the old Myth Drannor buildings. They kind of resemble what you see above ground. But there are also other buildings that are black stone that stick out that are not Myth Drannor. And you can assume that's probably Thulthanar. And Laxiel would know that these buildings are from Thulthanar because he was there.
Yeah, Thulthanar. From there. It's a mouthful, but, you know, it existed. Moving on.
And
You're not very friendly, are you?
Yeah, it's not that nice.
Do you guys say that pretty loud?
Yeah.
Auggan says it to you.
Yeah.
Listen. I had a lot of soldiers die under me yesterday. All right.
Yeah. We lost friends, too.
Not because of anything that I did, but from what I've heard, because of what you brought upon us.
Fair enough.
And here I am, taking you through the ruins of my ancestors and my great uncle. Jerry's here somewhere.
He was the pervert, right?
Oh,
No,
no.
that was that was not Jerry. Jerry was the kind soul.
Oh,
Take that
yeah.
back.
It was Jared. Okay, sorry.
That's right.
We're sorry about your uncle.
Well, moving on. Now that you understand me and I don't care about understanding you, we can move on.
Let's go.
You
Lead the
guys
way, please.
keep moving in Laxial. You lead them to where they kept the artifacts when the city was above ground 7 years ago. You lead them towards one of the arcanums. And it only takes 5 minutes. You know the quickest route. You know the shortcuts. And you get there. The building is still very much intact, surprisingly. And strangely enough, a lot of the magical artifacts are gone. There aren't any remaining. But kind of sitting in the center of this room is a large cat with angel-like wings. And it slumbers and it goes... Its eyes kind of open groggily and it goes... Oh, an elf. I haven't seen one of your kind in nearly a decade.
Was he expecting this?
Most likely. Most likely.
Okay.
Like, there are rumors that a sphinx was guarding the artifacts
Yeah.
now, but yeah.
Hello, honored Sphinx. I bring these intruders. They have a request. I'm here to help them, and we're hoping you can help them as well so they can just leave.
The sphinx kind of does the cat stretch and gets to its full height of 15 feet and kind of just saunters over to the party and it kind of sniffs each and every one of you. And it goes... So basically, to give an image of what this is, it's not an Egyptian sphinx. This is a lion with wings. Very much Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer kind of style from that little movie, the claymation, whatever. Big, but, you know, majestic and celestial-like. And it sniffs them all and it goes, "Oh, are these the ones responsible for the incursion above?"
Absolutely.
We didn't intend for it.
But you recklessly played with things you did not understand.
Well, I wasn't.
Oh!
I just helped.
He looks at you. Yes, I know. I see all that happens above. And
Look.
your actions caused the death of hundreds, but also the death of your friend.
Yes. We know that we've brought suffering upon this place, but we're doing everything we can to make things right. That's why we're here.
Well, let's see if that's the case. There are 2 artifacts remaining. Only those worthy enough can find them and take them. Everything else is gone. The orb of dragonkind is gone. The hand is gone. All that remains are 2. And to see if you are worthy, a trial must be done.
Trial.
Yes.
What sort of trial?
See who you really are. A look at your inner selves. This way. And the Sphinx kind of turns on the spot, and the wall behind him kind of pulls away and reveals a set of stairs going down. He just starts to go down the steps.
Auggan looks at Rylie. He looks at Yirio. And he shrugs and follows the cat sphinx.
Yeah, I guess I do the same.
Yirio looks to our drow companion. Are you coming down? Are you staying here?
Well, yes, I have to guide you through. And I have to guide you out as well, just so that you don't steal anything.
Good point. Do you want to go first, or should I go? I'll go ahead. And he moves forward.
Yeah.
As soon as you all pass through the archway down the stairs, the wall behind you seals up. And the descent becomes light as lights kind of turn, like little bobbing ethereal lights kind of turn on. Just. And the Sphinx leads you into a circular room that hasn't been touched in maybe a millennia. And goes, the resting place. Good luck. Should you succeed, you will find me again. Should you fail, this place will become your resting, your tomb. And the Sphinx just disappears.
Yirio turns around. Is the drow still behind him?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought this was a
Auggan
trick.
What?
is ready with his axe in case there's anything. But he's going to just look around.
There are
What does he see?
glyphs all over the walls, and there's a coffin, a sarcophagus in the center of the room.
I wonder how that Sphinx got down here anyway. Oh well, and he looks
Probably
around.
the same way he just left. Seemed kind of magical.
Figured that was obvious, but some of us take a moment. I understand. He's looking at the drow and then looks back. Should we? I don't. Should we investigate this? I don't want to touch this.
Do you want me to
I'll go
open up?
around. I'm looking around. Laxiel's just gonna start looking around at things.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Yirio's gonna cast Disguise Self on himself, and
Sure.
he's gonna look like an elf. One of the probably. Let's go with the a guard. One of the guards that were still alive.
Okay.
But it still has his gear. It's just more of the facial and
Yeah.
like how he. Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
So
Auggan's
Captain,
going to walk up to the sarcophagus and just kind of he wants to open it, but he's going to actually really look at it first.
Okay. Lexia, what'd you get?
So as he was going to inspect something, one of his dancing lights reflects off of Auggan's axe and goes right into his eyes. Ah, that one.
Excellent. Auggan. What's up, Rylie?
I was gonna check out what did you call them? The glyphs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that looks familiar to me in any way.
No.
But I'm gonna check them out.
Nope.
Okay.
They're all glowing faintly.
Okay.
Investigate.
So the glyphs aren't a part of any type of language, right? They're like
They look like
glyphs?
they look like glyphs of warding,
Okay.
Ooh.
covering the walls of this room.
Would I have seen anything like that before to know that?
No, you would not have.
Okay.
Anyways, Auggan, what's up?
Should I roll investigation while I stare at this?
Yes, please, with advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we got here on?
Oh, that's why. Oh, I love that. So good.
9.
Oh man.
Melody.
Can't help what the dice do.
Roll 1-2
Yeah,
because roll 1-2 because you're looking through Auggan's eyes.
Ah, excellent. That is a... Oh, I gotta pull up his thing. That is a 17.
17. Here lies your past failures, your past misdeeds. You can see written in a language that's kind of written backwards, kind of inscribed very small on the side of the sarcophagus.
Auggan, I can tell where you're looking right now. Move your eyes like 2 inches lower.
Okay, he
There's
does.
something there. It's written backwards.
All right. Here
What's it
lies your failures. Here lies your past misdeeds.
Melody, you think that means that inside the sarcophagus?
I don't know. It probably has something to do with the history of this place. Honestly, I mean, our new buddy Laxsteel might know something. Because it wouldn't be our misdeeds. It'd be the elves, right? This is their...
Well, the Sphinx said he was testing us. What's
Oh.
inside us?
Oh, right. Oh, so were we inclined to think that this whole area is a fabrication of the Sphinx?
If that's what you want to,
That.
if that's what you want to think, if that's what Melody wants to
Okay.
think, yes.
Well, I was just trying to figure out if we could interpret our surroundings
Probably.
as, not related to what the elves, like not related to the elven architecture
Most likely.
that we were just in. Okay.
Most likely.
All right.
Melody,
Right,
do
so
you
yeah,
see a
our
way to
misdeeds.
open this thing?
I don't know. What do we got?
It's just sarcophagus lid. You just.
Push the lid off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, our misdeeds. Who knows what that's gonna do if you open it? But I don't know. I say share the info with the rest of the group before doing anything.
Guys, did you
Yes?
read this little note here? Something about our misdeeds are here.
Sorry, what did it say, Justin?
Here lie your mistakes. Here lie your past misdeeds.
Hmm.
I can see why that might be an issue for you three, probably. But I have no problems opening this.
Be our guest then, if you are without fail, sir. Go ahead. He's gonna take 10 feet back if he can, away from the
And
sarcophagus.
Argon's going to be
he'll
right
go-
there beside him. Maybe even
Oh,
helping
go
him
to
push.
see, and he'll go to see if he can tell what exactly is going on with these glyphs, and if he can figure out the triggering aspect of their warding.
They're all delayed blast fireballs, and you get the idea if they're touched. That's what that's when they trigger.
Hmm.
Like there's probably 40 glyphs in this room, and they're all delayed blast fireballs.
Okay, so all of those things on the walls there, don't touch. Look, don't touch. I'm serious, don't do it.
You want a hand to open this thing?
Maybe I can get it. And
Oh,
he'll
Auggan
go
still
ahead and
pushes
give it
on.
Yeah.
Pardon me? So who's doing it?
Laxiel is.
Laxio.
Yeah.
Auggan is kind of helping.
Give me a strength check.
That's a 10.
With advantage,
9
because
on the dice.
with advantage because Ogden's helping.
That is a 12. 11 on the dice.
Doesn't budge.
Here,
You got
let
it.
me try.
All right, Ogden, make a strength check.
$18.
Lid comes off. And there's
And as Auggan's leaning over it, because he just pushed this thing
Yeah.
right across,
three,
what does he see?
three corpses. Very not fresh. Half fresh. Half not. One of the
Stinking.
one of the corpses has a pot belly, eyes closed. Melody. One of the other corpses is a little halfling or a little gnome, which you'd recognize as Trin.
Trin.
The third body is a little goblin, which you'd recognize as Menchu, and they're all rotting
Menchu.
and decayed.
Dang it.
It's
I
our
look a lot
friends.
fatter from this angle.
And their eyes, Auggan, spring open, and they rise up out of the crypts, all holding long swords. Yeah, but you roll initiative as these revenants appear.
Oh,
We're all
God.
So, Auggan, what'd you get?
21.
Rylie.
13.
Mr. Fresh.
23.
Ooh. Yirio.
23.
Whoa.
What's Fresh's dex modifier?
+4.
What's Yirio's?
+4.
Fuck. Roll again.
Okay. I got a 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 11.
So Yirio will go first.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, let's roll these Revenant's hit points.
New combat. Awesome.
Yeah, remember you guys have Heroes Feast on, so hopefully that
Can be
helps.
frightened, poisoned, some health benefits.
Yep.
Cool.
Alrighty. So, I need to keep track of what Revenant is what appearance-wise. Just,
You said Lexiel got the Heroes Feast too, right?
he would have, because he was at the dinner, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
He refused to eat.
He just wanted to look sourly at the party.
Sulk the whole
Just
time.
wants to be a bitch all the time, right?
So you guys
They're
don't
eating
know, but he is a foodie. And it's not very often that you get a Heroes Feast. So
No.
he indulged.
Yeah.
He's very picky with his food, but with a Heroes Feast, oh man,
Can't go wrong.
it's like everything that you were picky about doesn't matter anymore.
Love that.
Alrighty. So, these three Revenants all rise up out of the sarcophagus. Melody Revenant, Trin Revenant, and Dementia Revenant. So, Yirio. Trin, you see a little gnome girl, basically. And Menchu is a goblin who dressed in, like, ranger attire. It's your turn.
Yirio is going to Hunter's Mark the Melody Revenant.
Okay.
I'll take Melody, you take the others. Maybe a little sore for the others to have to fight
Melody, that's not really you, is it?
You know, it isn't. He's much too fat. He's a lot fatter than I was, I think. Yeah, that's definitely not me.
Oh.
running up to him. I'm assuming he could get there.
Oh, yeah, they're like, yeah.
Okay. An attack. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. So that does the. So it's 14 for the first one.
Okay.
Piercing. This is all piercing.
Yeah.
For the second attack, that's a 17. 30 plus 8 is a 20.
Oh, yeah. Hits.
Again. Oh, that's better. 6 plus 6, 12. 19. 19 piercing on that one.
Oof, nice.
And then the last hit, because of Gloomstalker, I don't know if that's going to hit. That's an 18. That's a 10 plus 8.
10 plus 8. That hits.
18. Okay. And this one is going to do an extra D8 of damage for my...
Okay. So, yeah, you're here to lunges towards your old friend, not really your old friend, and just start stabbing away.
Red Ambusher. Oh, that's 2 7, so 14 plus 6, 20.
Yep.
So 22 piercing total.
Ooh, nice. You just stab this portly revenant 3 times in the tongue. Just. Anything else?
He's gonna hunker down with his shield and ready himself.
All right, Captain Fresh.
Huh. So old friends of yours, huh? And he bonus action Shadow Blade,
Mm-hmm.
2nd level. And he's gonna go and do 2 attacks. First one on he's gonna jump into the middle of them.
Yeah, so into the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like
Right in there.
Gonna get right in the middle of all of them.
Oh yeah.
And do his first attack on the melody one.
Fighting yourself.
When he activates the Shadow Blade, it does turn off the globes.
Okay.
Dancing lights.
Yeah, there's still enough light. There's still light in here.
Shadow Blade is concentration.
Yep.
Okay.
The entire.
What is this? What is the lighting situation actually?
Bright,
Dim?
bright light.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, that is a 12.
12 hits.
Right on. Okay.
Or no, it doesn't. Sorry. No, it doesn't.
All right. I was like, huh, neat. Okay, second attack. It is an 18.
18 hits.
All right. 8. Okay, that's 12 psychic damage
Okay, nice.
to that first one, or to that dude. And that ends his turn.
Alrighty. Auggan.
Auggan's gonna reach
Oh yeah.
and go reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Situation. This sarcophagus is off the ground so
No.
high.
No. It's yeah.
Laying down on the ground.
It's laying down on the ground.
So this goblin and the half or gnome, they're only like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, you can still see him.
Okay, he's gonna use Heart Screamer
Mm-hmm.
like a golf club.
Yeah.
Aim at the gnome
Sure.
and do 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And 21 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And again. 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Figured.
You start chopping up Trin.
And 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay.
And that's all.
Okay. That'll bring it to the Melody Revenant. Which seems to regenerate and heal a little bit. And it looks at you, Auggan, and says, well, we didn't stick our... No, I can't even do it.
What?
just
What is
message him.
If we didn't stick our noses in business... But it's a lot. We didn't
stick our noses in other people's business, we
Yeah.
would have survived.
You can basically, yeah, you got the gist of it. And it's going to use its vengeful glare on Auggan, who needs to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Against what?
Yeah.
Like I'm immune to things.
Oh, that's right. This is paralysis.
Oh no, I'm not immune to
Nope.
that.
Or else I wouldn't have done it.
Okay, what am I doing? Wisdom with
Yeah.
advantage.
That's right.
All 18 minus 2. 16. That's one of my better rolls.
You succeed.
Oh,
So nothing happens. It does not attack or anything. It just says that to you.
oh, it's trying to make me feel bad, eh?
Oh yeah. Bringing
That's
it
right, Auggan. Don't listen
That
to
ain't
me.
gonna work. I just followed Melody.
bringing it to Rylie.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my wand of paralysis. And I'm going to attempt to paralyze the melody one.
Okay, you go to use it, no effect. Immune to
Ah.
immune to paralysis.
Damn.
So
Okay.
that uses a charge if it uses charges.
I have yet to paralyze anything with this fucking thing.
Well, if you aimed it at me, it would work.
Okay. Yeah.
That's an action.
I guess that's. I guess if there's somewhere to hide, I'll go there, but I don't think there is. So
There
I guess
isn't.
I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. That brings it to the Trin Revenant, who looks up at Auggan and says, Auggan, you don't want to see me die again, do you?
You're not you.
And she's going to try to punch you twice. Just... Because I forgot, Revenants don't have swords. Ooh. Oh, disadvantage, though, because of Cloak of Displacement, which I always forget about.
Yep.
That's still a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage, halved, you take 4. And she technically sworn vengeance against you because of the basis of this encounter. So... You take 13 bludgeoning damage, reduced to half. So you take 6. And then she's going to punch you again, because she gets 2 of those.
You guys seeing this?
Nope, doesn't hit.
Did you try to hit me?
Doesn't hit. Second attack.
Okay.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to the Menchu Revenant.
Oh fuck, Menchu is a beast.
Doesn't have Menchu stats. These are just
Okay.
Revenants. Oh yeah, that'd be disgusting. Menchu would just kill everybody.
That's what I thought it was at first.
They don't
Menchu's...
have really weapons anyway, do they? Or what's?
They're just... No, they don't. I said they had longswords, but they don't. Menchu's gonna look into Auggan, sensing somebody else in there, and say, Melody,
Shit.
you left me alone
He's right.
and dead.
Dang it.
You left me to die.
Just ignore him, Mel.
Yep.
Just
No,
ignore
it's
him.
true though. It's true.
And
Just
Bastard.
ignore him.
but he can't target Melody, so he's gonna do a vengeful glare on Auggan. So Auggan needs to make another Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God gravy. With
Advantage.
18 minus 2, 16.
16 succeeds.
Oh, okay, good. I can't believe it.
Melody, as soon as you kind of admit to your wrongdoing, and like you basically whatever, the Menchu Revenant sighs and just turns to dust. And that'll bring it to Yirio.
Poke poke at Melody.
Yep,
That's a dirty 20.
that hits.
The first one. 17 piercing for that one. That's a 19 plus 8 is a 27.
Hits.
17 for that one. Piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not so good. That's a 3 plus 8 is a 12.
12 just misses.
Oh, wait, I should have only done 2. So there's 2. Just kidding. I should have only done 2. Oh, wait, I missed on that one. So I can actually do another one because I did miss because of
Yeah.
my...
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's going to miss too. Yeah, roll a 3. Another 3.
Bringing it to Mr. Fresh.
Mr. Fresh is not liking any of this, but is surrounded as he so chose. And you see this the shadowy blade that he summoned earlier. He starts to move very smoothly, like a dance.
Mm-hmm.
And as his bonus action, he's going to activate Blade Song.
Okay.
Nice.
Blade Singer.
And
Mm-hmm.
and he has a +4 +4 to his AC now, and +4 to any con saving throws.
Yep.
Among a few other things that I'll just leave for when they're applicable. And he's going to do another 2 attacks on the Melody.
Okay. Poor Melody. Just getting beat up.
Yeah. Alright. First one is 19.
Yep. Hits.
And I'll go ahead and roll the second one as well.
Mm-hmm.
As an 18.
Hits.
Alright, so I'll roll damage for both.
Sure.
Ugh. I rolled like 3 ones. So that is 15 psychic damage.
Alright, forgot to mention, appears like it is resistant to psychic damage.
Okay. That's all we got.
So it takes 7.
That's okay. This does not seem to be working. Huh. He says as he's just going like this.
Hit harder.
Huh.
Alright.
Come on, Frisch, hit him.
It's his turn.
Auggan.
Hmm.
Your Riley's right in front of you, punching you.
You mean Trin?
Same thing.
Trent, that's what I
Both of
meant.
them.
Yeah.
Uh, 29 to hit.
Yep.
About to bite. 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Uh, 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Obviously hits, yes.
18 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
That's it.
Okay.
Just golfing.
Basically. The Melody Revenant doesn't seem to be paying attention to Yirio or Laxiel, almost like they're not even there to them. And just looks at Rylie this time and says, Rylie.
Rylie.
Whatever you want to say, go for it.
You let me down. You let me down. You got me dusted. And I'm dead in this tortured state because of you.
And it's going to do Vengeful Glare. Rylie, I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, this is probably accurate for roleplay though anyways. Oh, but I have a +5. 9.
9. With advantage because of Hero's Feast.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's not a whole lot better. That's 12.
That fails. You are currently paralyzed
Okay.
until one of the Revenants attacks you.
Can I... This is in my mind he's saying it, right?
No, out loud.
Oh,
But you are paralyzed now.
okay.
Which brings it to your turn, but you're paralyzed, so you can't do anything. Because you're incapacitated.
Nope.
That'll bring it to the Trin Revenant, who senses this paralysis and kind of just shifts over. And is going to incur attack of opportunities to approach Rylie.
Yeah. Laxiel will see that little one moving and do a backhanded swing at her, casting Booming Blade.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it hits. Natural 20.
Yeah, max damage plus roll damage.
Nice.
Oh fuck, dude, that's a lot.
Whoa.
So Booming Blade does an initial 2d8, and the Shadow Blade does also 2d8.
The
So
32.
that's 32 damage before rolling.
Nice.
Okay.
16 of that is thunder.
All right. The sarcophagus
Yeah.
breaks apart. Nothing happens when it breaks apart. It just breaks apart.
Okay. So, without before rolling, what's the state? Just because it's a lot of rolls that I'll do. Right.
Looks like you did about half.
Okay. So, total wise, that is. Oh god, this is, I shouldn't have done this. So much math. I'll roll it here in the thing because that's just a lot. Roll 48. Okay. So that is a total of. Okay, so
32
without
plus...
the dice. Yeah, without the dice, that is a total of 16 psychic damage plus
Oh, yeah, we're still resistant to.
right. So I'll sorry, I
So
need to
8
just do the
psychic.
math
8
here
psychic.
for all of the right. Well, I haven't done all of the psychic. There's a lot here. Count. All right, sorry, just a moment, guys.
No worries.
I was not completely.
It looks like it's
prepared for
27
nat
psychic.
20 on this.
If you're looking at if I'm looking at the
but,
rolls, it's 27 psychic, right?
Yeah, but so we've got 16 plus 8 is 24. 24 plus 13. 24 plus 13. Okay, so the total psychic damage before the thunder damage is 37.
Reduced to half. I will do that now. So let's
37 reduced to half.
18.
round it down as 18.
All right, now for the thunder damage, which is 16 plus 11. So that's 27.
So a total of 45 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, no, 27 plus 37.
Oh.
Oh, wait, because you
Already
did
halved
this
it.
37
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
half. Sorry, never mind. Yes, thank you. All right, yeah, that's it. Whew.
Cool.
Sorry. I'll try and be more prepared next time that happens.
No worries. Still standing, just barely.
Yeah. But that was the reaction that
Yep.
Black Seal had.
Auggan and Yirio both get attack of opportunity as well.
Nice.
As Trin Revenant runs towards Rylie.
The 19.
19 hits.
Oh, she doesn't have Hunter's Mark.
Nope. Auggan, what'd you get?
30.
Yeah. So Yirio, roll your damage first. Auggan, roll your damage next.
That's right. She's still moving.
Yeah.
She takes another 3d8. Because I just did the initial attack damage, not her moving damage.
So yeah, roll that first. Roll a 3d8 first.
Okay, so that's another 15 thunder damage as she moves even further.
Okay. Yirio,
14 piercing.
you just slash through her and she crumbles to dust.
Hmm.
Doesn't make it to Rylie. She's dead. Auggan, you swing, but there's nothing to hit. You just scatter dust across the room.
Yep. My 20 points of damage just poofed.
Yep, scatters across the room.
Yeah.
Bringing it to Yirio.
Melody still up?
Yep.
Okay. Going for it.
He's got some constitution.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Hits.
To hit.
Yep.
16 piercing for that one.
Okay.
The natural 20, 28,
Max damage plus roll damage.
plus 10 necrotic if they take necrotic.
They're resistant to necrotics, so 5.
Okay. So do I still gain the 10? Do I gain 10 or do I gain 5 because the life stealing?
You'd gain 5.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, wait, and that's double both of these. Wait. No.
No.
It's... Yeah. 12 plus 8, 20 piercing.
How do you want to take out the melody, Revenant?
Oh shit.
Reverend Melody just looks at him and says, "You aren't even supposed to be
Through the
here."
forehead, like through the mouth. Be quiet.
And then melody just dust. And all the
Do I
glyphs.
come out of paralysis?
You do, and all the glyphs turn off and disappear. And you hear the voice of the Sphinx and says, "Next trial."
Auggan, let's try
Everyone.
not to piss Yirio off. All right.
Oh,
Is everyone all right? Did anybody get hit? Before we move
I'm
on.
okay.
Auggan, are you good?
I'm good. I just got rid of the 10 extra points I had.
He'll begrudgingly look at the drow. Are you all right?
Yeah,
you
we're
get hit?
good. Next one, right?
Okay. Is there a way? Is there a visible way to go to the next trial?
Where the sarcophagus was, in pieces, the pieces swirl and dissolve and reveal a staircase going downwards into darkness.
I'll lead the way. He's gonna start moving, but he's gonna go stealthily
Okay, make a stealth check then.
with advantage because of the cloak.
Mhm.
That's a natural 20 plus 8. That's a 20. Goodbye. Oh yeah, moving slowly down the stairs.
Yirio, you said you would go in front. I'm not seeing you. Oh, okay. I'll go. I'll take front.
All right, Laxiel, you go.
Yeah.
Mhm. Dark vision, you can see Yirio ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's
'cause-
super stealthy though, so he's like,
Auggan's
"Oh, there you
pulling out
are."
his new goggles of night, putting them on,
sure.
and following.
Okay.
I'll follow after.
All right.
It's kind of dark for me.
It is. You descend the staircase. And it ends at a glowing blue, ethereal bridge crossing a chasm. And there are words on the walls that kind of appeared, shimmering. And it just says, "A step of faith." Or sorry, not a leap of faith.
But there's a bridge.
Stepping out from the shadows, but it says a leap. Points to the words.
Auggan's going to take out his 10-foot pole and poke the bridge.
10-foot pole, is that magical?
Nope, it's just a piece of wood.
You poke the bridge, and the ethereal blue bridge kind of sparks a little bit, and flames rush up the 10-foot pole and turn it to dust. Like burned in a way to embers. Just
Okay, no more 10-foot pole.
What did you do?
Just poke the bridge.
and you hear the Sphinx say, "That's one attempt."
Hmm.
A leap of faith.
Jeez, I really don't want to do this, but it's something Yirio would do. He's gonna grab the corners of the edges of the cloak
Mhm.
and start flapping them.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah, and he's gonna fly up about 25 feet, and he's gonna attempt to go like over.
Attempt to go over.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get above the bridge starts to spark again. And embers come flying up.
Ouch.
8 fire damage.
8.
Yep.
I thought I said 80 for a moment.
I did too. I was
"Oh."
like,
No, 8.
Okay.
And you get sent back to the start of the bridge. And the Sphinx says, "That's 2. 1 more left."
Auggan's gonna take a run and just
No.
jump right off.
Oh no!
Where's
Try and jump
It's just-
across, basically, but
Lexiel just struts forward and starts walking.
like across the bridge?
Yeah.
Both of you, sparks.
The-
Leap of faith.
oh, wait.
I said step of faith. I meant leap of faith. I said leap of faith after.
Oh, okay.
So both of you take 11 fire damage.
Okay.
And the Sphinx says, "And that's 3." And the bridge goes out, and the room goes completely dark. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
so
Whoa.
it wasn't a leap. What was it then?
Jumping off probably the edge.
Well, that's what I did.
You jumped across the bridge.
Yeah,
no,
you
I
said-
didn't. No, I ran up to the edge and jumped. To
Oh,
go
I thought you
across.
said...
I
Oh,
didn't touch the bridge. I ignored the bridge.
okay.
'cause
Never mind.
It had already zapped my pole.
Never mind. You go to jump across, and Auggan disappears into the darkness of the chasm. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Okay, that
Okay.
doesn't sound better, but okay.
You can't, he goes to jump, and immediately it's almost like gravity just grabs him and just pushes him down.
Yeah, Melody inside his head is just like, wait, buddy, what are you doing? Oh, God!
Ooh, and that, as you guys all watch Auggan, so Laxio, reverse that fire damage. Oh no! Yeah, reverse the fire damage.
Okay.
It's still 2 attempts that failed.
All right.
But you all just watch Auggan plunge into darkness, and that is where we're going to end the session for the week.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, he made a leap of faith.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you for watching, everybody. Fuck, I forgot to do something. Shout out to the weasel you all saw after the battle, running around. We'll be back.
Shout out to the weasel.
We'll be back next week to continue this little descent into these ruins. Until then, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you all in 30 minutes for Beneath the Tide. So, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Good night.